Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome into the dive. It is match day 29, and we are here for Juve versus Walmart Juve. It's the black and whites versus the white and blacks. Here we go. Guys, welcome in. We are streaming on pretty much every single platform out there. That's including, of course, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Pick, and Assist. So, wherever you are, like, subscribe, follow, share, whatever the button is on that platform. Links are down in the bio description, all that jazz. So if you could, I would really appreciate it if you did. It helps for the algorithm. It pushes us, and yeah, it just brings more people in. So if you wouldn't mind, please do like and subscribe. And let's okay. I'm not gonna dive right into the Juve stuff. There's a couple things I want to talk about. Couple results here, right? Things are starting to get interesting again. In a way, they affect Juve, so it's not like I'm ignoring Juve right off the bat, but just recent results. Man, Napoli, bit of a scare. They do come away 2-1. Let's bring up the pop mob. Look at today's results here. Inter 1-1 to Atalanta. That was a tight one as well. 2-1 Lecce. Tomorrow, let's look at the table. Tomorrow, Roma and Como face off. So basically, we need to win tonight. you know what I'm saying? Like, if we win tonight, we are for sure at least in fifth. Because if Roma win or Como win, okay, they take fourth by a point. We get fifth, and then of course one of those teams drops back into sixth. If they tie, we're in fourth. So let's at least secure the fifth after tonight. We need to get the win. And I mean, look at the top. Inter, Milan. If Milan tomorrow if they beat Lazio, that's a 5-point spread now all of a sudden. It was 10. It was looking like it was going to be 13. Inter has started to slip. And Napoli they're at 59 right now. There's enough pressure. There's enough pressure happening there, right? So first, second, there's a fight happening there. Fourth, fifth, sixth, there's a fight happening there. Atalanta's not that far back, 47. 10 games left. Some of them are 9, like not 9 to 10 games left in this season right now for Serie A. And things are starting to get pretty freaking exciting. I don't know my background. There we go. There's my background. Okay. Sorry about that. The background wigged out. Costello, how's it going, buddy? Let's get the comments on stage. Hello, have a good feeling tonight with Keenan playing up front. Okay, so thank you for the segue. We will get into the game proper right now. Let's look at it. Because, yeah, there's more to talk about here with the lineup as well. It's an exciting night. Oh man, there's other results that I want to talk to. Maybe that's a halftime thing. Let's focus in. We got 11 minutes. If we got some time, I'll go over to Germany for a second. But for now, fixtures, of course. Let's get into today's game. And the lineups. Well, very first, you know what we do very first, right? We don't get to the lineups. I look here, and I see Maurizio Mariani. That, first of all, typically is not good news for Juve. Now, refereeing the past couple weeks has been pretty decent. If anybody watched the Inter game today, and I can't believe people were crying, Inter fans, I swear to fuck. Annoying sometimes. They were flopping. I swear to God, Mkhitaryan was trying to commit. I don't think I can say that word, but like throw himself off a building. It looked like he was trying to throw himself off a building. Inter was flopping all over the place, and now their fans are complaining. No, justice was served tonight in the sense that there was no stupid calls. They weren't calling it. And that's why they got scored again, because they were flopping, looking for a penalty, and they didn't get it, and they got scored on because they were sleeping. So, is Mariani going to be in the sheet tonight? I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely paying attention to it. And there's my camera. So, That's me acting up too. I don't know. We're gonna have one of those days, aren't we? We're just gonna have one of those days. We'll work with it. All right. The other thing I want to point out is the weather. Now it doesn't show it here, just cloudy, 10 degrees. But it live here, it's raining. It's piss and rain. We saw it in the other games in Milan. It's raining right now, and we have not played a good game in the rain this season. Okay, so now that I got all the doom and gloom out of the way, let's talk about the actual lineups. I just felt like I needed to preface that, because history has a habit of repeating itself. So, okay, let's look at the home team here. Udinese, the 4-3-1-2. So I'm glad to see it's not a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2. I'm parking the bus variation. This could still be very parky the bus how they line up defensively, but hopefully a bit more of attack. As you see here, let's talk about it. Kamara, Kabasele, Christensen, and Hezebui in the back four. Or I should say Koi in that as well. Okay, standard back four there. Midfield, Ekelenkamp, Hallstrom, Zaraga. And now they're doing the 1-2 here with Atta and Davis Zaniolo up top. So they're definitely looking in a somewhat offensive type setup perhaps here today. Perhaps. So that should leave a bit of space. When I saw initially that this was a 5-3-2 before they updated the team sheets, it's like, oh no, not one of these games. But that gives me some hope that we might have some excitement today. It might be a little bit more open and fluid, and obviously messy with the rain. But let's look at Juve and first and foremost, and here we go again. I think we're now 3 weeks in a row with Mattia Parin starting as goalkeeper. It looks like Michele Di Gregorio is voted off the island. Has Parin just become our number one? And I say 3 weeks. That includes the Champions League. That's 4 games straight. I honestly thought Di Gregorio was going to start tonight, but no. All right, the back four, 4-2-3-1. We're lining up here. So Cambiaso, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu. That is the best back four. And your best midfield pivot of Thuram and Locatelli. Now, interesting here, Boga is getting the start. He's earned the start. He has done as much in a couple days as Openda has done all season. Zagrova as well, not really impressing. He gets the start in the left wing because Yildiz is up top with McKennie in the slot and Conceição doing well actually the past couple weeks as well on the right wing. So people have been calling for this. I mean, the proof was in the pudding last game. You took David off. The numbers with Yildiz in the 9 is better than David in the 9. I mean, that's not a good look for David. Obviously, that's putting Yildiz in out of his prime position, if you will. But Spalletti is making the adjustments. And now that we're only playing 1 game a week, you can play with your lineup. You can put your best lineup for that Sunday, that any given Sunday situation, right? Whoever you have, whoever's ready to go and just fight for this team and put the points up on the board. This is what we're getting now. That is the advantage. I know, loser mentality. We drop out of the cup. We drop out of the Champions League. Okay, it is what it is. But now we have a singular focus. And we're not the only team in that situation, right? So, capitalize on that. I think we have 2 number 2 goalkeepers. Yeah, well, one's a slightly less number 2. You got to make... I know what you're saying, but for all intents and purposes, Protein is number 1. Hello, I'm new. What's your name? So from Katie Hutchings, 715, with the silly face. Well, as it is kind of small. My name's Dave. Nova Jenkins saying hi. Okay, with a cute little girl there. Awesome. All right. Oh, it's Hannah. You're not talking about like Hannah from like years ago. There's a Hannah that was. We're going back to like Bianconeri zone and turns and all that. Not that Hannah, is it? It is. But now you're Katie. Now you're Katie Hutchings. Okay, Katie Hannah. Who am I calling you today? Welcome back. That's awesome. Welcome back. All right. Well, everyone new or renew or everyone welcome. Oh, it's from your great grandma. Okay, awesome. Emotional connection there. Very cool. Very cool. All right, a bit of a sidetrack, but we're getting old friends here into the chat, so that's always awesome and welcome. Yeah, it's great. It's great to see. I mean, people come and go. I do that too. That's normal, right? People ebb and flow with their YouTube habits, so never a hard feeling. You take a break and come back. And Nova Jenkins is. Where are you coming from? I don't think we've met either before. So welcome everyone who is new here tonight. No matter what your platform looks like, you guys are all coming in from YouTube. But yeah, welcome in, welcome all. Tonight, let's get back to the game. I'm waffling a little bit here. Not as much as this fiddlist, though. We got quite the fiddlist here for the pregame show here in Udinese tonight. I mean, that's pretty cool, actually. I'm not going to hate on that. We've definitely seen worse for pregame entertainment, right? So that's all right having a fiddle going there. Let's look at the lineups. Yeah, they got Daniele Padelli and Razvan Sava as their keepers. Malicic, Soleil, they're two defenders, pretty light there. Amara, Gortoski, Erazala, and Miller as your midfielders, and Guillet and Bayo as your attackers. So kind of light in attack, kind of light in defense. Not a super deep lineup here. They have Bertolo, Zanoli, and Zamora injured. Not a great, it's not a great bench. Not gonna lie. There's a couple decent, like Gertovsky, Soleil. Guillet's an all right attacker as well. Like they got something off the bench here, but it's not a deep bench by any means. Let's look at ours. Pinsolio de Gregorio, keepers on the bench. As expected. Now talking about light in the defense, we have Federico Gatti. That's it, just Gatti. That's all we get tonight. Emil Holm still injured. That's till the end of the month now. Midfield, Moretti, Kostic, Cabal, Coop, Agic. So lots of options to come either wide or centrally there. An attack. Dare I say his name? Eric Milik. He's actually here. He's actually on the bench here tonight. I don't know. I don't know how do we feel about this? Is this a ghost, a figment of my imagination? Is he just there on paper? Just to kind of, rationalize his paycheck? Will we see Eric Milik? I am not sure. But of course, to round that out, we have Lois Penda and Jonathan David on the bench, in the injury list. Vlahovic and Holmes. So Vlahovic trained this week. It's looking like maybe next week, but there's that international break as well. He might, just to play it safe, we may not actually see him until April 6th. I'm gonna call it now. I think it's April 6th. We're gonna see Vlahovic. Give him that international break. Maybe a few minutes at the end of next game. Like throw him in the 85th. Maybe. But that's my prediction for now. And Emil Holm, it says late March. Probably the same thing. April 6th after the break. We might see him again. Okay. Do I play Minecraft? I've tried it, but no, I do not play Minecraft. I did play the demo of that Windrose pirate game. It's something similar style crafting. It was fun. It's just a demo. Yeah, Minecraft was a little before my time in a sense, right? After my time? After my time is what I'm trying to say. It is. I mean, I love Lego. I just put the new Schumacher Lego in behind me. That released March 1st. I mean, building shit is cool. Costello, the ghost. Oh, the Ghostbusters. He is a ghost, though. Honestly, it's almost 3 full years. We haven't seen shit from that guy. Like, I'm happy for him. I am actually happy that he's back. It's effectively career ending in a sense, career pausing. Absolutely nuts. Nuts, anyways. Okay, it's time to get this party started. The game's about to kick off. Let's get the scoreboard. There we go. Live up there. Got to get the sync going as well. So we'll have that in a few seconds when we kick off. Predictions. Predictions tonight's away. It's raining. It's 2-1 Juve. And yes, I think it was Costello. It was one of the guys there in the chat mentioned it that yes, the record against Udinese is pretty good. Okay, if there is a sync, yeah, synced up there on the scoreboard. We are good to go. So let's dive in. 0-2 Juve from Costello. Yeah, recent record. I got the scoreboard up now. But no, recent record anyways is fairly positive. There was a loss there in 2024. But otherwise, pretty solid. Here's Boga. Juve in their third kit, of course, tonight. The light blue, or I guess this is their second kit. They've messed me up this year on their kits. I don't agree with their second and third kit rotation personally, but that's fine. They are still holding on to it in the midfield. No rush. Just want to control the game right now. Maybe draw Udinese out of position. But we'll see. Kelly walking up. Loca going deep. That doesn't make the Chico. Oh, and there's the first slip on the wet pitch. I think that was Kelly trying to turn around the other direction and just... No, it was McKenny. So not critical defense in place, but it does show how wet it is out there. That 180-degree switch of direction, moving on defense. It could just be a quick little slip like that. You never know. Blue Energy. I love that when it's the Bluenergy Stadium and all you see is like Blue Energy advertisements throughout the stadium. They're basically paying themselves at this point. It's kind of like when we had Jeep on our as a sponsor, right? That's why eventually we got rid of it, because it wasn't making Exor any money. It was just one Exor brand paying another Exor brand. But anyways, bit of a misplay here for Juve, given away in the offensive zone. It's Udinese now who gave it away to Yildiz. Got options there. Ooh, doesn't quite make it through, but good luck. A bit of contact there. Gonna have thrown. Speaking of the Ghostbusters, I'm going back to that comment. Do we have is there anything new with Ghostbusters these days, or was the last one that all female cast version of it? I never even watched that one. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of all the remakes these days. Just go back and I mean Ghostbusters is pretty old, but it's classic. The cheesy special effects and everything. I'll take it. And as they go long, and that's just going back to Bremer. So is that going to be Udinese's play today? Is play it long? Because I mean, Locatelli, Thuram in the midfield. That's going to be pretty tough. on this wet pitch tonight. But we got Kelly walking up. He's having, gonna say no issues, but given away. And Locatelli does get the foul, no card. Did pull out of it. It wasn't, I mean, it was just a clip. Just a clip from an errant ball. You got to be careful with that, though, right? Giving away in the midfield like that, and all of a sudden you're making a mistake trying to track back. Hey, Pappy, how you doing? From Puerto Rican Ashley. Okay, that's coming in from Kick. Hello. I don't know if anybody's ever called me Pappy before, though. Can I really play guitar? Not well, but yeah, I can play some chords. Excuse me, Chiro. What are you saying? Chiro just coming in hot today. What are you going on about there, Chiro? And for those of you who don't know, his name's not Chiro. It's Compachiro, Kamaboko. I don't know. I can't say it properly, so I just put the last part of the name Chiro. It sounds like a Neapolitan name, Chiro. So if you ever wondered why I call him Chiro, that's why. Oh my God, we got we got all kinds of interesting comments coming in today. Gay bearded homosexual. If I'm gay and homosexual, isn't that like, does it cancel each other out? You said gray bearded, that would work. Yeah, no, nobody's ever called me Pappy. It's not maybe so much a thing. I don't know. Maybe it's not common anyways. There's another guy at work that we call Pappy because it's like the beginning of his last name. So, you know, you can't be stealing people's nicknames. Well, they're kind of green, hazel, but thank you. Thank you for looking my eyes. Man, you guys are at the comments today. You guys are throwing me. It's out to Chico here on the right. Gotten in and scooping it over. Doesn't find the target. Go adjust my chair. I feel like I'm lounging too much here. I'm slipping. Yeah, it's been mostly Juve. Not that there's been a real attempt on that, but the game is in Juve's control. 7 minutes in. And closer. Look. No. I'm squinty eye anyways now. Making me laugh. But yes, they're not a pure green or blue, honestly. They're some are brownish green, I suppose. Stolen from my dad. It's only us two in the family that's got them. All right, Chico. Yildiz. Chico. Yildiz. Chico. It's going back and forth. And he goes for this shot. Doesn't go through. And whistle on that play there. Did it go off a hand, perhaps? Oh, yeah. It went off Thuram's hand. Yeah. Good catch by the ref. Okay, well, you know that I'm not single, so I guess there's I don't know what the giveaway was that I wasn't single, but yeah, I have been married for quite a while. I'll take the compliment, but the good thing my wife isn't watching. We'll just say that. Okay. All right. This is Kick. This is Kick, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Finally getting a non-bot coming in from Kick. It only took a couple months of streaming to Kick for it to finally pick up. Still Juve just kicking it around. Loco looking deep. He does get Kelly. He does control. Kelly pushing up. No, that's McKenny. Jeez, the hair. The hair's getting me, man. It was easier when McKenny had the red, white, and blue going, eh? Makes more sense. It's like, what's Kelly doing up there? Oga trying to cross it. Then YOLO. He does get the contact. Locatelli asking, was it me? Yeah, it was you. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of contact there, buddy. Well, I probably will tell you every. Yeah, I probably would tell her. All right, Mariani, let's keep this game going. So what do I like to do? I like to spend my weekends watching a bunch of grown men play a game where they mostly just cry, roll around on some grass and cry. Oh man, there's the F1 race this weekend too. Got up for the sprint. Man, these Asian races, the time slot is they're wild. Complete patterns are disjointed at the moment. If you know what I'm saying. Waking up in the middle of the night to watch a race. I'll do it again next week too, as they go to Japan. Second race of the season, anyways, tonight, this morning, tomorrow morning, whatever, whatever time zone you're in. I think it's 3 a.m. I gotta find out what time I'm waking up tonight to watch this race. I think it's 3 a.m. Yeah, and like Mercedes. Ooh, so much Mercedes guys there. Kimi Antonelli, the Italian, youngest ever racer to go on to pole. Yeah, 3 a.m. Well, that'll be fun. So there's our connection there. Well, he's actually a Genoa fan. Genoa or Bologna? I always get those mixed up. Got to be Genoa. Northwest. Here we go. Yield is blocked off. Trying to go in alone. I'm not going to play some guitar right now. No, that's not going to really set up for that. Nor would it pick up without the amplifier and everything connected. That's yeah, the mic's set up for vocals, not for instrumentals. Wouldn't really work out. You would kind of just see it as noise and block it out right now, the way I have it all wired up. Nice to Boga. He gets on it. Ooh, he gets the shot on. Was he onside even? Kind of ran out of space there. Ball went a bit deep, had a bounce. Oh, it was close. I don't even know. Dangerous slide in as well. Yeah, that's. Ooh. That could have very easily gone the other way for Zaraga as he slid in, but Juve kick it off quick. And headed back into play and out of the box. It's Juve coming in now. Centrally. Oh no, Chico. He was a little soft on that. Bounced out. Oh, and another foul. Oh, Boga. Well, what did I? Okay, let me check this out right now because is Boga playing a striker? I gotta pay attention here for a sec. What's going on? Oh, Boga's still on the left right now. Where's McKenny? McKenny's on frame right now. Where's he playing? Outright. They have changed the formation. McKenny's playing outright. And yeah, the commentators now are like, what's Spalletti going to do? Oh, is that on? Is that on, Chico? Oh, he can't quite get the space, but good pass. Blocked off. Come on, boys. And then Thuram launches it. We gotta settle this down. Oh boy, you're commenting way too much. I work out enough as I can for my broken ass body, yes. But if you want somebody that works out, here's Dal Jones. He is our PED expert and resident gym rat. I'm not too old to work out. No, I'm just too old to brag about my bench press numbers. How about that? $32? It's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I let my age slip a couple weeks ago. Some people caught on. But I don't like to dox myself on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep a couple things secret. You gotta, that veil of secrecy. Just a little bit. Gotta be a bit mysterious, right? Right, gentlemen? That's how you keep the girls interested. You gotta have that level of mystery about you. At least at first. Eventually, she'll know everything about you and even have your bank account, right? So, like, at least play the game for a little while. Here's Chico again. He's looked bright enough today so far. Oh no, where you're there was nobody there. Nobody was there, buddy. Lulu on the overlap, dumping it front of the box, but nobody. Oh, Yildiz was trying to. It was almost like a American football scrum a little bit there, getting blocked out. Couldn't make the run in. Some flares going off now. Corner kick. McKenny is in the box, though, for the corner kick. That's good to see. Inching up. Here's the delivery. Make it through. Yildiz on the volley. Punched out. Oh, it wasn't a clean hit. Kind of floated off to Coy, who was able to punch out. But we have a whistle now. And that was hard to get anyways, coming in on that angle. Didn't quite make the contact. Good attempts. Worked the keeper at least. Alrighty. There's another throw in. 18 minutes. I don't know. The feeling. I guess it's a mediocre feeling so far. You know, that test of how the time's flowing, how it feels like it's going today. And it doesn't feel like it's dragging, but it doesn't feel like it's really screaming along either, right? Oh, Kalulu overcooked. Jeez. Yeah, I don't wanna disappoint you here. And that other guy before, like he was coming in here calling me gay, and then he just leaves again. I mean, if you're gonna come and talk shit, at least like stay around and talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just like fly in and leave again. Hey, I don't dress my bottom half for these things. Don't want to embarrass myself. Probably full of dog hair. I just I fix the top end. I dress up the top end. Put on the same old pants I've been wearing all week. July, I had to go back and forth. My dumb dog. There's a funny story today. Gonna be not funny. It wasn't funny at first, to be honest, but um so it should be spring here by now, but it isn't really. We got another snowstorm last night. But it's warm enough that the river's kind of like flowing a bit and the shore isn't quite solid ice anymore. So I'm walking by the river, I'm heading home. And I mean, my dogs are off leash, just a field. Udinese here for a second, actually, trying to make something of it. Yeah, so what? My young dog comes back wet. I'm like, why are you wet? You guys haven't swam all winter. It's been frozen. Like, why are you wet? I'm like, oh shit, where's my other dog? And I look, and she's there, just broken through the ice. There's the hole. Just her elbows up on the ice, just waiting to be saved. Not freaking out, nothing. Just hanging out in the water, her elbows up on the ice. So, anyways, I had to go fish her out. So if you're Puerto Rican here, Ashley, because your name's Puerto Rican Ashley, I'm just gonna make some assumptions there of what your name is. Uh like is it too much of a stereotype to just assume that you would like Bad Bunny? Or is that like one of those correct assumptions? Everyone in Puerto Rico loves Bad Bunny. I'm just kind of basing it off my little bit of ignorance and I suppose the Super Bowl. you know? Uh yeah, because it's not I couldn't tell you what a Bad Bunny song is. Like I know who he is, but it's just I don't listen whatever's on the radio, I suppose. Top 40 music. I don't not my thing. So I'm just making wild assumptions at the moment. Let me know if I'm right or I'm off my rocker. We like to make uneducated assumptions here sometimes on the channel. Each make me feel 20 again. Oh man. Well, looking at the numbers here, as Juve kind of hold on to possession some more, not exactly the most high flying game, but everyone solid sixes. Both teams just solid sixes. Nobody doing anything outstanding at the moment. Currently, 65% of possession for Juve. That attack taken away by Cambiaso. And he lost his shin pad. That's the Roga. All right, there you go. Bad Bunny is the best Spanish singer ever. Who was it? He had was it Ricky Martin? Yeah, he had Ricky Martin at the Super Bowl. Like I would have said Ricky Martin was better. He's definitely more classic. I am not I shouldn't be talking about I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I probably shouldn't be commenting, but I don't know. Did Bad Bunny just take the crown from Ricky Martin and then like invite Ricky Martin to his coronation? Is that kind of what just happened there? He doesn't look 50 though. So what? Like he still can't be cool at 50? And he's gay. Okay. But that doesn't that should affect him as a singer though. I mean, oh, why am I losing my mind right now? Thinking of names. I mean, there's Queen. I'm just looking at gay. Elton John. That was the one I was thinking of. Little Richard. Freddie Mercury. Yeah. George Michael. I'm just going through a list of gay singers right now. Yeah, Ricky Martin's there. A lot of these guys I don't know. Clay Aiken. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Lance Bass. No, yeah, we all know that. And Barry Manilow as well. Oh, look. The more you know. You would have thought. All right. Ooh, Udinese sneaks a shot on there now, but Praline's there. Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that's where this shot would have went today is gay singers. But here's my thing with music, right? Because obviously the new stuff trends. But I always say, talk to me in 30 years and tell me if this is still getting played, if people are still listening to it. And there was so much music I even remember in high school, because I always liked to listen to the stuff from like the 70s and 80s, 90s, whatever. Like I've always liked that era. And then these, I don't know, Euro trash dance beat kids would come around with their gold chains and, you know, bopping their heads or whatever. I'm like, bro, tell me in 30 years that you're still listening to that crap. It's still good music. Because my stuff that's already 30 years old is still going to be listened to in 30 years. And that's kind of like my measuring stick for that shit, right? No, new music is literally good for a week. Yeah, it's just trendy. We're not going to be listening to this. Like, I have my doubts that in 30 years, Bad Bunny is going to still have the same stature that like a Ricky Martin would have. Just for instance. Like the staying power, right? I don't know how much staying power a lot of these modern artists have. Because they're not doing anything new or unique necessarily. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see in 30 years, right? I could be completely wrong. This could be. Yeah, Drake's music is so irrelevant. Was it ever relevant? Maybe. Okay, maybe it was. But yeah, I mean, I love to hate Drake because he's a homeboy for me. Like from the same city I grew up in, kind of thing. Ever, yeah. No, we will not be listening to Drake's music in 30 years. And yeah, Inter. No, I mentioned that in the pregame, Dal. I was so happy that Inter was flopping around and it bit them in the ass. And then to see Inter Twitter accounts crying about the injustices of it all. I mean, shake your head. First you defend Bastoni, and then you cry that the league is out against you? Like, what's going on? Which reality do these people live in? And for weeks, I was yelling about stop this tribalism. We should just demand better refereeing, and not call these light ass flops and the acting and the pirouetting and just the flopping in general, right? And we saw a ref today not bite on the bullshit. And the Inter fans were complaining about it. Kendrick Lamar violated Drake. Yeah, and well, then that's the other thing. Like Kendrick, clearly, he won whatever that battle between Drake and Kendrick that was going on, right? But then I also ask you, will we be listening to Kendrick Lamar's music in 30 years from now? And I'm not saying, oh, I'm a super fan of him now. Like, yeah, because there's music that I listened to when I was younger that won't necessarily get played a whole lot today. but I still listen to it because it's music I listen to. It's my thing. I'm talking about in the general zeitgeist of society, right? Like, will Joe Blow on the street know who Kendrick Lamar is in 30 years? I look like a rocks. Maybe in another life. I was never good enough. Oh man, never good enough to be a rock star. That's for sure. Here we go. I'll put it on. Since we're rock stars, there's my Metallica hat. Metallica hat, engaged. Let's go. Yeah, it's got dog hair all over it, of course. Doesn't even fit me the best, this hat. Not a big fan, but you guys summoned it. And actually, here, this hat fits me way nicer. We're talking about rock star shit. My Gibson's Garage from Nashville, Tennessee. But Zaniolo with it, edge of the box. Locatelli falling over, can't stay on his feet. Now he's charging up the center. Udinese jumping to life all of a sudden. You like the other one better? This one fits way nicer. I'm getting to hat wearing. Getting to my hat wearing point again, anyways, because I haven't cut my hair. I don't know, 2-3 months. I'm at the point where I haven't like trimmed my beard. I haven't done anything because I'm gonna go get a haircut this coming week, and I'm paying somebody else to do it. Essentially, is what it is. So why mess up my wash and do it myself? When is Dash going to take it back about Loka? I think he's our best player and one of the best in the league. He might show up today. He said he'll try to hop on. So maybe today, Tico run through the back end and he's taken down. Yeah, bring it up today if he shows up. Because I think, yeah, you got to be realistic. He's been well. He's been one of the best. Yeah, I mean, I can't really argue at that point. That's the point, is that we've made the arguments of why the stats are inflated, of why he isn't necessarily as good as people are saying. And Mariani puts the yellow card out. Is he looking at the bench right now? Who's he talking to? Give me a different camera angle. So that's Zaniolo with a push. That was really soft on it. It was on Kelly. He just kind of goes over. It was foul from behind, but a yellow card? And it could just be an accumulation of those types of plays that the ref is fed up about. Yeah, it was a little soft, not gonna lie. But free kick here. Ooh, doesn't make it. Let me behave before you kick me out. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't kick people off the chat here. You like this hat better for some reason. Old Metallica hat. Actually, it's not old. I got it last year. What's your IG? I mean, my only Instagram is the channel Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. And there's the QR code. There's not gonna be any pictures of me. I hate to break it to you. I only social media because of the channel. And ooh, good delivery. Can't quite find the connection though. Locatelli has to do a weird head flick to keep it down. Juve looking for another one. 33 minutes now. It's about time. Gildas scooping. Zaniolo's on the ground. He's getting a little scrappy there. And who else is down? A little bit of a tussle up in the midfield. But Zaniolo, sorry, that name sometimes. And YOLO getting a little tricky on the ground. Has to watch out after that yellow because just throwing your legs around like that, you never know. But rolling it back looks like Thuram and Kelly tackled each other there. Bit of friendly fire. Odell saying he's got his op on Monday, so he'll be messing with me next week as I'm gonna be on my ass for 3 solid months. I'm off next week. It's our March break, so I'm off next week. But I don't know if next week's gonna work. You might be drugged. I don't know. Uh yeah, I mean we'll talk. I'm going on my trip. Once again, I have somehow lined up being away for work while the international break is on. So go over the top here. Boga gets another one tight into the goal. Saved by Okoye, but Boga's the only one really running in on those tonight. And he's looking good as he starts to play a little more centrally. You don't want my IG unless there's pics. Yeah, I honestly don't like taking pictures of myself, and I don't take pictures of myself, and there's just not much to look at. Oh, bouncing all over the box here. They can't get it through. Loca is really trying to push it through. McKenny, wow, that was clean apparently too. He goes wide. Yildiz is there. He's settling it down. Boga, and that one went wildly sliced out of bounds, and it's a bit of chaos there for the boys. Once again, can't capitalize, but Udinese hasn't shown really much the other way. Let's look at this back with McKenny. It was a quick look. He definitely got some ball in that tackle, but it did not. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get a clean enough look to see if that was good for McKenny, but the ref thought so. Aggressive. Love it. Oh, Adele saying he likes the shorts that I've been doing. Well, thank you. I've obviously been trying some new stuff, as clearly you've noticed there. Nice over the top again. Here's Yildiz. He's got a bit of space. And is that Kalulu running in on the play? No, that's Boga that's running in on the play centrally. Oh my god! Like the fact that I'm confused of who's running onto what is excellent, because at any given time these players are running forward, whether it is Kelly or Boga in this case, coming right up the pipe. Yeah, that's onside. Over the top to Yildiz. Just a perfect pass. Perfect pass into Boga, who's got the clear space, running in just to tap it in. Another one for Boga. What a pick. We're talking about a $4.8 million player that we are clearly going to buy. Like, wow. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back to Italy. I love it. What are his numbers now on the year? Playing as striker. Just fuck. Nuts. 2 goals, 1 assist. So that's up to 3 goals and 1 assist now. 118 minutes played. I mean, those are pretty good numbers. It's not a large data set at the moment, but not bad. Really nothing you can complain about for one alone that came in January, and 2, the redemption price. This could quite possibly be some of the best business this club has done in the modern era. That is the Sassuolo Boga that was raping us. Good use of avoidance. They're graping us. I like it. Yeah. So this was the Sassuolo as well, if you remember, that had the Locatelli, that had the Fratesi coming up through the ranks. The Sassuolo that was pushing through the mid-table and into the top of the table before they sold all of their players for way too much and got relegated. Which is kind of looking like the Lazio trajectory at the moment. Get Berardi. Now we should get Berardi. Oh man, Berardi hasn't. Oh my lord. No, I know you're trolling, but come on. Yeah, Loca and Boga did play together, actually. Yeah. Oh man. Oh wow, that was a dangerous giveaway there. And like that, the most dangerous position you could possibly do it. Oh, it was just a bobble. It was just a bobble, a failure to control off the throw-in. What a let off. Udinese kicking themselves in the ass on that one. So you think Berardi would do better than Costas, Chico, and Zagrova? Boga's there again. Boga! Boga! Oh, he tries to sneak it, and that's a corner. Oh, dude. Actually, I don't even hate that. He definitely looked like he was going to try to go to the far post there. Does he? Yeah, he might not have touched it, the keeper. It's a corner regardless. That angle. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It was tight though. Okay, over Openda. Openda, I hate to hate on him. I know he's capable of so much more. Oh! What a reaction save. My lord. It's Chico now with it. Ambiaso just denied there, but he's got it again. Scoops it back through Yildiz. Game's definitely getting more exciting right now. Yildiz dribbling. Oh, cutting. Just cutting everyone up. Oh, McKennie putting back in danger, but Okoye's there. Ooh-wee. I got good there for a few moments, eh? What talents do I have? I guess talking. I have a talent of talking. As you can see, I've been doing it for an hour now. I don't know. I'm one of those guys that has just a lot of different hobbies. I'm not particularly great at any one thing per se, I suppose. I like to dabble. I guess you can say my talent is that I can just do everything just okay. Ooh, Loca. Not the greatest tackle, but it comes off. This is one of those matches. I don't know. Is Loca gonna get in trouble? I picked up a yellow at least. Rowan for Udinese now. What are our numbers looking like? I feel like it's almost gotten worse here for Udinese. No, it's gotten a little bit better. They're up to 43% as they take a shot from outside. That goes outside, but out for a corner as Perlin takes a touch on it. Yeah, Locatelli got the deflection there. But that's where Udinese is right now, taking shots outside the box, trying to make something happen. We got a minute left. The delivery headed up here. It's Saniolo. And that one's going in to the upper deck. Kellen Camp there trying to recover off of Zaniolo, but does not work out. Will go to Perrine. Taking their time now, hoping that there's not much left on the clock. And I guess we'll wait to find out how much time is added on. Not usually it's just ready to go. Not today though. Kenny has looked a little bit disjointed today. Not quite. They did switch positions up on him. He's all over the place. And I think that kind of affects his impact, his overall impact. Okay, now that there's 36 seconds gone, we find out that there's a minute of added time. Thanks for the heads up. And we'll just see this clock down, I'm sure, here. Berlin booting it downfield, getting it deep. And there is the first half. So 1-0 for Juve. And it's looked pretty decent. Not too bad. Let's look at some numbers. How are we all feeling after that one? I mean, if you caught the pregame, you would know I wasn't 100% confident coming into this game, both with Mariani being the referee, as well as it just piss and rain, and we just don't do well in those situations. So things have been, I mean, there's really no complaints at the end of the day, I don't think, right? We can nitpick. We'll nitpick a little bit. But quite honestly, considering as Spalletti has switched things around, and let's actually look at that lineup now. It's changed again. It's constantly changing. And this makes it a little bit difficult to really lock in on anything, right? So Spalletti's playing with a lot of stuff in terms of the formation. McKennie out wide. He stayed out wide for a lot of this, but Boga was playing centrally. Now it's Yildiz with Boga back out to the left. 3 at the back as well, with Cambiaso pinching up where it was 4 at the back. This it's nuts, man. It could be like a 4-3-3 in transition even. Spalletti ball. We got Spalletti ball. This is it. This is the modern Juve right now. Is we have no strikers, so we're just gonna throw everyone in a striker at some point. It's almost like we're playing Little League. You know how in Little League everyone has to take their turn as a goalie? It's kind of like that, but reverse. Everyone has to take their turn as a striker right now. So throw them all in. Try everyone. Hell, I mean, David might even get a chance of a striker to see if he's actually worth keeping that position at the moment. Who knows? But let's look at some of the numbers here. Karlstrom picks up a solid 7, the only 7 there for Udinese on the game. Let's see what he did to earn that. Nominated the midfield. Passing, 24 for 26. Yeah, he's on point with the passing. He's being a solid defensive midfielder for him, kind of shoring up the team. The team that is falling asleep all around him. It hasn't been a great half for Udinese. They picked up the control a little bit towards the end. Had a couple of looks. Nothing great. We'll look at the stats too. We'll look at where the shots came from, what their actual threat was. But looking here at Juve, I mean, the back line, you got Bremer at a 7, Lulu, Kelly. I mean, they haven't had to do a ton. They've definitely helped with the overlap. Lulu, of course, with throwing a couple crosses into the box. They're rated on defensive contributions, however, so yeah, they're not doing a whole lot there defensively. Bremer, yeah, I mean, shores up the back line. No Bremer, no party. Hiram, yeah, 6'5". He hasn't been. Yeah, same with Cambiaso. Locatelli definitely been involved defensively, though. We're getting the points up there, getting a lot of forward passes going, dictating the play. McKennie, I still don't know really what position he's playing today, but certainly right wing back. Not even a wing back, honestly. Like a right midfielder, he's all over the place. He's on a solid 7. Boga 7-7 on the goal. 8-1 for Yildiz with the assist. All the creations. Chico, he typically rates slow. Lots of runs. Tries to add a bit of the chaos, but he lacks that finishing touch, which apparently Boga brings to the table. So a bit of a mix, and I think that's fairly accurate for the team right now. Like 1-0, things are okay, but yeah, there's a bit to improve on. We can clean things up, really lock her down. Okay, get back into here. Sub in the Ghost in the second. I wouldn't mind seeing Milik, quite honestly. Just to see. Who knows? Like, throw him in. If we're up 2-0, 3-1, or whatever, if we're comfortable 85th minute, throw Milik on. Let's see what he's got. I'd celebrate just the fact that he's back. Okay, Jeff saying you could keep Jonathan David. Yeah, I think it's a little premature for JD. Spalletti, we see though with Spalletti, when you were off the list, you were off the list. Like Locatelli, he used, and this is the interesting thing. Like Locatelli is back on the list because there was no other options, and he had to play him, right? So he earned his position. But we're seeing Openda getting benched, Sidrova now getting benched. Apparently, Emil Holm didn't even impress. He only played a couple games. Jonathan David, like we're at the part of the season where he's making the players realize that, like, listen, we're talking about contracts. We're looking towards the transfer market. It is mid-March. In approximately 6 weeks, it's game time. And business time. The game time's over, and now it's business time. That's not a whole lot. 9 more games after today. 6 weeks. Yeah, prove yourself. But with Jonathan David, he was never a true number 9. Same with Openda. If he had a healthy Milik and definitely a healthy Vlahovic, where you have out and out number 9s, target men, I think you'd really start to unlock the likes of Jonathan David or an Openda. So Openda, I mean, you put the investment in, can he get it back? That's the question. With Jonathan David, free transfer, you're definitely getting the money back. I just have this feeling that you can get a lot more for him in another season if you can really lock him down. Like if you can get him just more consistent. KB here, keep up the grind. You as well, buddy. You're grinding on your channel as well these days. The grind is real. Hoxa, how do I say that? Hoxa. Idon Zagrova should have more playing time. Should he? I don't know. He started to get more playing time as he got healthier. He doesn't offer anything different than Chico, and Chico I mean, this first 45 hasn't been the best, but his previous 2 games have been good. I mean, I still think Chico gets the start at the moment. Now, if Chico starts thinking up again, then yeah, you throw in Zagrova and be like, hey, smarten up. We also don't know how injured he is, how recovered he is. We don't typically see Zagrova start 2. I don't know if we have seen Zagrova start 2 games in a row. So we could very much just be relegated to an off the bench player, except in those very use case scenarios, which I think are gone now because you don't have those midweek games. So I'm sorry to say, but just judging by what we've seen, judging by what I've read on social media, I don't think Zagrova is the starter. And that's not to say I would love to see him excel and really break out in this team and start putting up some numbers. I would love that for everyone, of course. Openda, Dave, all of them. I just think he's losing the edge out to Chico. And I mean, recovering from an injury is a bitch. It is what it is, right? We bought him injured. He came to this team injured. You come back as a different player, both physically and mentally. Sometimes you overcome that. Sometimes you get better. Sometimes you can never quite get to where you were. But yeah, I mean, you do need minutes to get that consistency, right? So I am never disappointed when I see Zagrova come on for Chico as a sub. That's just kind of the state of affairs right now with the team, right? But we see these ebbs and flows. Our only striker, sort of striker, of Jonathan David's getting benched right now. Our next closest thing to a number 9, Openda, has been benched for a couple months. Okay, Chico and Zagrova aren't the same, but they fill in the same hole. They are interchangeable. And I've been saying this for weeks. You put on Chico, he takes the ball, and he goes deep. You give it to Zagrova, and he cuts in early at the top of the box. One turns off at exit 1, one turns off at exit 2. One gives you a deep cross, one gives you an outside the box cross. None of them score. You know, not consistently. They both lack that consistency. And yeah, I mean, we can tease apart. There's differences between the players. We can definitely tease them apart. But at the end of the day, I don't think either one of them. What's the word that? Obviously, it's a different impact, but they're not like a trump card, right? It's not like if we're missing Bremer or we're missing Locatelli, things have gone to shit. If you put in Zagrova, you put in Chico, whatever. Kind of what I'm getting at, right? It's the classic case of the modern winger. There's very few modern, like you can get like a Vinny Jr. Sure. I mean, Mo Salah on his day. I know he's past his prime. I mean, just the modern winger, the modern footballer. Oh man, we're pontificating about this shit. Okay, you disagree. Whatever, we'll disagree on it. But they both have shitty numbers at the end of the day. So, I mean, either one of them can come out and prove me otherwise. I don't care. Let's go. I mean, Cassell says it well here, too. Chico has speed, Zagrova has flair, but both are inconsistent at scoring goals. They accomplished the same thing by doing it slightly different. They're just average ass wingers. I'm not going to glaze either one of them. They're both just average ass wingers. The only problem is the amount that we did end up paying for Chico. And that makes the fan base criticize him a lot harder, just like we've criticized Vlahovic very hard because of his price tag. I think that has a lot of it. Yeah, one plays less, but if he's not healthy, and that's the question, right? Like, is he healthy? Is he healthy enough to play more? That's the missing information that us as the fan base do not have. And to take the quote from Dash there, the number one stat is availability. None of the other numbers don't mean anything if you can't show up. So is that Zagrova's fault right now, or is it something with Spalletti? I don't know. Again, regardless, I mean, I don't want to sit here and fight who's better, one or the other. I mean, we can go back and forth all day, I'm sure, and there are two different camps on the matter. Both of them need to pick it up a little bit. We need to see more from either one of them, or I mean, for both of them. I don't care. Let them both kick off. I'd love it. I mean, I want David to kick off. I want everyone. I want everyone to just really click. Yeah, as a Grover another season, I would give him another chance too, just like David. Different reasons, of course. Durham's going back to the tunnel. And here's Oop. Uh-oh. Well, that's never good. Guys, give me a sec. I'm and for was it Ashley? You want to see me stand up? Yeah, Puerto Rican Ashley. I'm gonna go blow my nose so I can talk for another 45 minutes here. You'll get to see my pants. Maybe. Not really. I'm taking this hat off. Screw this hat. Not there yet. I think man, that's definitely a discussion we're going to be having later into the season. Keep or sell, guys. Screw it. I'm just gonna. It's the boomer break. Jero disagrees, guys. It's the boomer break. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Give me a chance. All right. Yeah, Udinese is just coming out of the tunnel too. That's it. Oh, since his bladder needs to be empty, truly a boomer. Yeah. You know, I don't know if this was. I had to hold it in really long one time. I was stuck on a bus, a school bus, not the kind of bus that would have a toilet. I think it ruined my bladder. Or maybe that's just my excuse. I don't know. But we're about to get the second half here. Let's get the scoreboard going. Lining up here. Bit of a delay to start. And now the whistle. All right, second half. Let's go. Yeah, sync is good. All right, and here we go. And I thought Mariani was going to play the ball there for a second. Oh, get to Chico. Oh, just lost steam on that pass. It was looking good. But that is Boga in the number 9 position. They're on. Okay, so he's all right. I don't know if he forgot something there in the locker room or what, but he's certainly back. Kelly with a good hold off. As Zaniolo, he's a bit streaky, right? He's not on his day. Doesn't always look so great. Yeah, now you're right. As soon as possible, always empty it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you don't have the option. Ooh, kind of dangerous ball in there. But yeah, McKennie sitting back deep, so playing the defensive role. Just his versatility. I'm so happy they finally rewarded him with a new contract. And he's been on this team since the Pirlo days now, you know? The proctologist visit is in the summer typically. But yes, I do go every year. It's also because I have a family history as well. I've been going for a few years now, just as a precaution. So yeah, I know all about that experience. Not so bad. They lube me up real good. Yeah, so Coop is coming on. Not quite yet though. Yeah, Thuram looks like he's nursing something here. So he must have said, "Let me try it out, see how it goes." But he's not looking the lightest on his feet right now. Looks very stiff. Up there for a header. Yeah, and he lands a little bit funny. He's got to come off. That's concerning. Yeah. He's done. Ah, sucks, man. Well, that's not a huge. We'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. Hopefully, nothing too serious if he's still kind of on the field right now. But even if he misses next week, yeah, Chico taken down there. Yeah, if he misses next week, comes back after the break, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But the change is happening now. Coop miners for Thuram. I want to say it's his groin. Just the way he's moving. Is it another pull Beja? Val, you're like the sports medicine guy around here. What do you think about this? The Irish. So it's Northern Ireland that they're facing. I wonder. I know that's a touchy subject. Typically, when I say the Irish, I would refer to the Republic of Ireland. Because Northern Ireland, you would still call British as well, but I think it depends who you talk to. Hmm. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Oh, McKennie just getting walked up onto. And Christensen goes down. Dude, you just like climbed over a 6-foot dude and fell on your ass, and now you're crying about it? You did it. You did to yourself, bro. Oh man. So, and I gotta debunk this. I don't know if anybody has seen this on social medias, but Iran, and if you have been watching my shorts, I did the latest one was on how Iran pulled out of the World Cup. and they're looking to replace that position, that team. So there was an article that came out from like Eurofoot News or something like that Italy is the most likely team to replace Iran because they were the highest ranked FIFA team not in the competition. And that is just completely false. Completely and utterly false, that news. Oh, wow, they messed that up, Udinese. Oh my god. Oh, how did we let this one happen? Bremer losing his man. Now come are they gonna look for a foul here? They're talking about it. I don't know if we'll go to the bar. I think it's okay. I mean, there was contact there, but that was the discussion in the Inter game today as well, right? Like, contact doesn't mean penalty. Yeah, Costello, you're right. Yeah, it's going to be another team from the Asian Football Confederation, the AFC. And off the top of my head, I believe it was Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait. I'm getting confused with, I think, the racetracks that are getting canceled here because of the ongoing war. But like, yeah, it will be from the AFC regardless. That's what FIFA is saying, anyways. When Yield is now holding his knee, it must have been a bit of contact there. Was it knee on knee with Zaniolo? No, because Zaniolo has weak knee. No, that was Karlstrom, I think he made contact with. I think it was a bit of knee on knee. He should be okay, I hope. Picks up a few of those every match, so I mean, Yield is fairly tough, generally speaking. Like, he does take a lot of tackles and knocks throughout a game. McKennie was very heavily hauled back there. They're not going to call it. The Asian Persuasion Federation Nation? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to talk to Davison Bremer now over something. They're getting a little too handsy with each other. Tell them to keep it to the bedroom. But yeah, Mariani, not gonna lie, so far, I mean, fingers crossed, don't want to jinx it here, but he's had a pretty straightforward game. No complaints. Like, did they actually talk about it? Did the AIA actually sit down with the refs and tell them to suck less? Like, I'm so jaded at this point that I don't want to believe it, but the past couple of weeks have been decent across the board. I don't know. Have you guys watched any of the other games? I gotta look, and I forgot to talk about it at halftime. Bayern Munich picking up 2 red cards. I didn't see what happened, but I saw that Vincent Kompany was, I guess, the most angry he has ever been seen to be, or so that article said. That was happening. I was watching the Napoli game just for this. I didn't get to catch what happened. I'll have to catch up. Sir German Dave will know all about it. Actually, funny story there. And again, if you guys have been watching the shorts, I've been pumping out Dude or both. Free kick here for Locatelli. Get back to that story in just a moment. Oh, leaves it off for Coop. Nope. So, the reason why German Dave usually isn't here on the weekends is because he's at over the top. McKennie is he a striker again? I think he's a striker again. He's moved. It's nuts. So yeah, he was at the Hertha Berlin game, and last weekend between Hertha Berlin and Preußen Munster, there was a penalty bar check in favor of Hertha Berlin, like for their penalty kick. And the Ultras, it was in Münster, the Ultras, one of them, and they're masked, of course, so we don't know who it was. They can't catch the guy. But he somehow snuck over like the stands, over the wall, to the VAR camera and unplugged it. So the referee couldn't review the VAR on the pitch. Now, they just went to the head office there, the head VAR review board in Germany, which is in Cologne, and they just made the call from there. So they still had the penalty kick, like nothing changed at the end. But I guess it's just so routine for Dave, and like he thinks second tier German soccer, football, whatever. Nobody'd pay attention to it, but it was all over social media. So I asked him Monday morning, I was like, "So what happened yesterday?" And it was like, "Oh, you heard about it?" I'm like, "Dude, it's everywhere." It's like, oh. So yeah, he actually got me some of the pictures and everything, and made a short about it that night. Oh, Loka! Wow, nice shot. Made it difficult. Paired away by Okoye, though. From outside the box, too. That was the flight of the ball on it wasn't the easiest to save, I'm sure. How wild is it that Tottenham can get relegated? In a sense, not that wild. I know you look back to, and I believe it was 2019, they're in the Champions League final. Now they're getting relegated 7 years later. I mean, look at Leicester, though, right? These teams, they get a bit of a cash injection from some wealthy fanboy that just wants to go to like his Saudi oil buddies and show off that they have a Premier League team or whatever. These investment banks, what have you. And well, they take the soul out of the team, essentially. I've been reading more and more about this recently as well. And yeah, they want safe football. They want something consistent. Consistency is better than winning some seasons and losing some others. Because when you just have like a global, just non-committed fan base, you just have that like very general fanboy globalization, the guys that only watch 5 seconds clips on TikTok about the team. They just want something easy. They want vanilla ice cream. But Boga crossing and then Coop ball puts it over the bar. Yeah, Tottenham was always a nothing team. Then they became something. They had a sugar daddy coming for a little bit. And yeah, this is what they get. So in that regard, no, I'm not really surprised. And you know what? Championship is very competitive. Good luck in the championship, like they're going to be fighting with the Wrexham next year for promotion. Think about that. Ooh, Juve get away with another one. I don't know how, it looked like there was contact there, but no call. I don't know if it's just the no Bentancur or Kalulu. I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. But yeah, losing out your main players never Never helps the matter. Yeah, so Costello, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, and for anybody for that matter, there's this guy on Twitter I started following. I I don't know if this guy actually sits down every day and writes these long articles or if it's like an AI bot. I'm not sure, but the information is gold. It's called a Joje or a Yoye, AJOJE, and he says he's a FIFA lawyer, some shit like that. And they are long reads for a Twitter post, but they're packed full of information. And this is the kind of topic that he likes to hit on, the financials, the club ownership. He just released one today regarding multi-club ownership as well. Because Atleti, if people haven't heard out, Atleti just got bought out for like 2.3 billion, I think it was. And it's not just the football club; it's the whole, of course, the whole entertainment company that's behind it, right? Like Juventus isn't just a football club; it's a entertainment company, right? Because they own the stadium, just like Tottenham owns their stadium, so they can have concerts or whatever sort of events at the venue. As well, like they have the museum, they have the store, like they can add on. Like it's more than well, J Medical, right? It's not just for Juventus players. Anybody can pay to go there, right? It's a business. Oh, parried away, no rebound. Couple of scary moments for Udinese there as Juve try to lock down at 2, but no luck yet. Udinese with a bit of control. Jeers from the crowd now, though. J Hotel, yeah, there's another one. And that's just how Juventus says it. That's actually fairly small scale compared to some of these are doing because I don't know what Madrid had. Like they're going to have a whole entertainment district and like was it a water park or something? And well, in the States, the model comes from the US where it's not just a stadium in the middle of nowhere. Like I laugh. So the closest arena to me is in Canada, the Ottawa Senators hockey arena. And now it's built up, but like 30 years ago, oh Boga got excuse me. Yield is big deflection. Going for a corner. And I mean the arena's still kind of in the middle of nowhere, but at least there's stuff within 5 minutes. Back in the day, it was just an arena outside the city. It's just nothing there. Like who wants to go there? You got to drive all that way for a couple hours, watch the hockey game, and drive all the way back home. No, you want to have a whole entertainment system. You have the football field, you have the soccer pitch, the hockey rink, you have multiple venues with the bars and the shopping and everything. You make it a whole experience. That's the business. Oh, another dangerous cross in, and it dribbles just outside the post. Another corner, though. Yes, it is. Stadium's in good spirits tonight, it sounds like, though. That's good. They're not always like this, as we know. Very temperamental. Not as bad as the Lazio fans, though, at least. Ours actually show up. Delivery by Coop, headed out. There's Yildiz scooping it back in, headed out. A funny headed pass by Chico there, keeping in play. And Coop with a like a WTF meet kind of cross into the box. What was that? Ooh. Udinese with it. Do we see any sort of killer instinct from them tonight? Just a couple looks so far. Juve not leaving a whole lot of space. Chico doesn't quite do the job defensively there. And Udinese try to cycle back onto the right side now. See if there's any more space there. Bounces off Cambias, so there is a bit. And that was not a good shot. Arlstrom trying from just inside the box and launching it. Making way now for a couple changes here. Elliot Sala, I see coming on. And Miller. And a very tired Kamala coming off. And Kellenkamp as well. So they're I guess midfield / wingers are off. They are now in a 3-1-4-2. They've adjusted to try to play more offensively as well. It should be noted. $67. Game's kind of lost its momentum a touch here. Let's see if they can pick it back up. You guys just need to give me something else to derail me for another 20 minutes. So get through this. Still a bit of work to do this. 1 point lead. Gets to a point where you start feeling uncomfortable with it, right? It's not like the old Catenaccio days, even with Allegri, where you knew 1-0 was a solid result. But this team, they're a little more open, less defensively sound. 1 goal is always a worry. Miller, new on the pitch here, keeping it moving. Ooh, that looked like that ball as it flew into Perrine's hands kind of took a funny tip, but caught it safely. Pushed up quickly now. Yield is turned back around. And Hoop is the left back. All right, so things are changing. How long have I ignored that? Or is he playing as a left back? No, he's kind of okay. Maybe a little bit of both. Playing a bit deeper. Chico. Is that why you're yelling at Chico? He just gave the ball away there. A little silly. Now's about the time you take Chico off anyways. He gets tired out. Doesn't have the greatest amount of stamina. Yield is cutting. Oh, Chico! Chico, he puts it in! Off of Yildiz for his second assist with both wingers now up on the board. There you go. And Dal, you realize you kind of ruined it there. So you try to recover. Oh boy. Okay, it's 2-0. I feel good again. I was getting to that point. I was just talking about it. It's 1 goal is not enough. But Chico is there, puts his foot through it, and honestly, for all the moves and the cuts and the dribbles that Chico does, this is how he scores. Just get centrally in the box, put your foot through it. put your foot through it. And let's be fair. Yildiz, nobody was stopping him. Nobody can control him. And he kind of passed it. That was a fairly acute angle pass. I think it was a slight back pass in a sense to Chico. It was not straightforward. And it made it to Chico. Take him off now. I got the scoreboard up. You can see what my time is. 70-50. That's why I do it, man. So y'all know. They're checking. Oh, because Coop is in an offside position. Okay, so this is interesting now. I don't think it touched Coop. He moves out of the way, but there is potentially, did he affect the play at all in that offside position? I mean, he moved out of the way. You can say he was obstructing the view. We've seen that called. But at the moment, it looks like if it's just physical contact that they're looking at. See, this is very subjective now, right? And Mariani's coming up. See what we got. This is an extremely subjective call. Either way it goes. The suspense. No goal. Wow. Okay. Well, that was more close cut than the other one, and I'm trying to think which game that was. Was it the Inter game? Where they called a similar offside and it wasn't even close? That one was at least close, like that I can understand. And like I said, it's going to be controversial any way you look at it. So I'm trying to be objective, take that neutral perspective. And I'm not going to get mad over the call, but it's entirely subjective, and I hate the subjectivity and shit that's supposed to be objective. So when you're talking about was that call made within the rule book? Sure. But is the rule book correct? I would argue that it's not. So still 1-0. So still a bit of work to do then. Oop, intercepts this time. Hello.
It's all right. We could be losing, right?
No, this isn't bad. Things aren't bad right now. It's just, you want that comfort goal, which we almost sort of had. I don't know. You see that call?
Yeah, I saw it almost went in, but
well, it did go in.
No, I mean it's offside.
Do you agree with the call?
It's in the rules. I mean, kind of hard to dispute it.
Well, because the discussion is, did he affect how Okoye would have saved the ball? And it's just, there's no way of saying 100% either way if he did or did not.
It's subjective. It's
just a messy rule.
Yeah.
And as a result, the ref is in the right to call it either way.
Because it's the same thing with the Cambiaso tug that he did where he grabbed his shoulder. It's one of those things where
that
could really affect it. Yeah.
But what I've been noticing too and been commenting on is that the refereeing, I don't know if you saw any of the Inter game today, but the refereeing has been a lot better, not calling the little tugs and dives and nonsense.
And ironically, they drew.
Well, because, and I forgot, was it the Bisek? I can't remember exactly who it was. One of their defenders in the box, bit of contact, if you even want to call it contact, goes down looking for the foul, sits on the ground crying as Kristovic decides to put it in the back of the net.
And I'm not even mad about that.
And I just laughed. And I turned it on in the second half at like the 46th minute. And I swear to God, it looked like Mkhitaryan was jumping off a building, like he was committing.
That was so funny.
You saw that one?
I saw it earlier in the morning. I just died laughing at the whole thing.
Yeah. And then there's Inter fans complaining about the injustices and how, the calls never go Inter's way.
That's ironic.
Ridiculous.
That's ironic.
Like, how could you you just know the person's fucked.
My favorite is the right now they're like Serie A wants a Scudetto race, so that's why they gave Milan the advantage against us. I'm like, you guys are such a bunch of babies. I'm like, your team sucks.
The league sucks. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, is that we're here fighting amongst each other when we should be looking at ways to
beat Bodo Glint. We should look to beat Bodo Glint.
Well, Moretti's going to make an appearance tonight. 77 minutes in, we've only made the one sub, so yeah. See it. So it's Boga coming off. And no, McKennie doesn't come off.
Like, it's hard for me to come off as unbiased, but like out of the top teams in Serie A, the only team that looks like is European capable is Juve. In terms of being able to like
the system fits it better.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gatti coming on. So Gatti comes on for Boga. I think we're getting another shift information. We've had 3 different strikers tonight.
And all of them are better than what we currently have.
Yeah, we had Yildiz, Boga, and McKennie both play as a number 9.
Kenny with an opportunity here.
Oh, you must be farther ahead than me.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
78-45. Yeah, I think my stream's a little slower today.
Gosh darn Canadian streams.
McKennie is the striker. Again. Because he was a wing back so most of the game. You missed it, man. Earlier on, she left at the half. It was from Kick as well, which is hilarious. But I had a Puerto Rican girl kind of all over me. I felt like you and Colombians.
Oh. All right.
Oh, yeah, just check the chat history. It's good read. Oh my god. Man, okay, so I'm like a minute behind you.
It's all right, pal.
Here, let's do a quick refresh and see if it pumps me up. Well, I'm back at the review. Yeah, we know that he was offside. It was a matter of, was he obstructing Okoye in any way? Hey, I gained 20 seconds. And I'm going to resync. Okay, 81.45 I'm at. So a little bit better. They finally called a whistle there for an offside? Yes. Yeah, there is an offside in that play.
You say you're at 81.45 when...
Yeah, Joel, do you see the scoreboard there?
Oh,
82.15.
I haven't done this in a while. Bear with me here.
Like you're new or something.
I know, right? I just started streaming, guys. Oh, I don't even have my camera on.
No.
There we go.
Oh, you're actually home.
Yeah.
Shit, it has been a while.
I know. I'm still alive.
Corner coming for Udinese, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, Juve have, for the most part, been the dominant team today. I would hate for anything to happen.
Bro, please don't jinx it. Come on, man.
There's no such thing as jinx.
Oh, okay.
No, this is one of these. We have a history in recent memory of this, right? Conceding late. Now that hasn't happened too much take that back, because when there's 7-8 point games, I mean the goals were coming all parts of the game, right? But
yeah, well, I mean we don't have Tudor, so.
But you know who does,
and you know who hasn't won a game yet since he's been there.
Now, this had to be a fake rumor because there's so many of them out there these days. But I saw something that Mata is lining up for the Tottenham job,
which would be hilarious because then Tottenham would buy him out.
Yeah, we would stop paying him.
Yeah, I thought it was ironic that Tudor started a goalkeeper that ended up slipping twice.
Which keeper was that?
Tottenham's backup keeper started over Vicario, slipped twice, conceded 2 goals because of it.
Oh, I heard about one of them. Yeah, okay.
He ate shit within the first 15 minutes twice and got subbed.
Man. Oh, that's brutal.
And he's 22 years old, so his professional career is pretty much over.
That sucks.
I don't think you come back from that mentally.
Oh, man. They just ruined a kid.
Tudor ruined a kid.
Yeah.
Because he's Tudor.
I bet you can run a 5-minute mile now, though.
Probably.
Ildiz. Oh, nice interchange. Nice. Oh, big save. Wasn't quite enough on the end product, but it looked beautiful leading up.
You know, I don't get how Moretti doesn't just lace that.
He's got a soft touch, though, doesn't he?
Like, why would you soft touch that?
He doesn't have a hard touch.
Like, just imagine it's like you have her in Missionary. Just fucking plow it.
You know those guys that have a limp handshake?
Moretti's one of those guys.
Yeah, it's like that.
Very, very limp.
A nice guy.
And then what the fuck does Coop Myers do there?
Coop is only on because Thuram hurt himself.
Like, that just was stupid. Like, what the hell is Coop doing? Oh, that's so frustrating. I have to watch the replay of Moretti's like little pee-pee. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, he didn't even hit it hard. Just kick it hard.
Yeah, when you're that close and the keeper's out of position, you just
like blast it.
And he was trying to tuck it away from him. You don't need to tuck it anywhere if you just
tucked it into his arms. Like, good lord.
I mean, that's just him, though.
I don't know.
I feel like he's getting sold.
Who, Moretti?
He hasn't made the next step.
No.
Like, he'll be great for a mid-table team, and he'll do well on a team like that. And Juve fans will go like, "Oh, look at his numbers. He's so
You should
great
have
with
kept him.
Soul." Yeah,
Like Dean Hoyson.
yeah. Annealing Jr.
Who?
We played him last weekend.
Did we?
He came off the bench.
Who did we play last week?
Pisa. Ooh, that's a foul. Just outside the box on the yellow. He looks
I wonder
too.
if you had Moretti take penalties, would he soft touch it?
We'll have to get ourselves into a situation where we can have a penalty kick.
Yeah.
We almost did. In Scala.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yeah, bit of a heartbreak. So it's the side of the box, this delivery. Oh, goes direct. And I mean, not the worst shot. He didn't sky it, but not quite low enough.
It looked like he soft touched it.
That's a hard shot for him, all right? Actually, I saw it was India versus Taipei female match, and it was a free kick from like 40 yards out. And this Indian girl just steps up and rockets it, and it rips off the crossbar, and everyone's like, "Oh no," because they were down like late 1-0, down a goal. And everyone's like, "Oh, that was horrible." And they're showing the replay, and they show like the side angle, like, it was in. It had gone so hard and rocketed like so intensely that as it came down, like it was just a blur. Nobody saw that it actually crossed the line, like bounced down and back out, because it just happened so quick. It had so much power behind it.
Damn. So
And this was like a 5-foot Indian girl, you know?
She really blasted very hard.
And here we go. Yildiz runs out of space.
Yeah, but he could have easily played it to McKennie before he even did that.
Yeah. Oh, counterattack. Professional foul?
Stab him in the back, Gotti. Oh wait, no. That's Kelly.
I mean, that was, I think, a classic Italian professional foul there.
Zaniolo's like, bro, it was a goal-scoring opportunity.
He did go down a little easy, too.
To be honest with you, the fact that you get beat by Zaniolo that pretty much has no knees is appalling.
He's quick in a straight line. He's
still fast.
He's like a Camaro. Just don't turn.
In a Viper?
Or, yeah, any of that old Viper. American muscle, yeah.
It's a fast car, just don't turn.
I imagine that Ford Mach-E is like that because it's such a big, heavy vehicle that it probably just like rips straight down a highway, but just don't take the off ramp.
The Mach-E? The electric car?
Yeah.
Really? It's all-wheel drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. That means it has a worse turning radius. It gives you more traction, but it doesn't allow you to like rip around a corner.
Well, I mean, it's an SUV.
It just lets you drive around a corner like a grandma real good.
Yeah.
Because if you want to rip, like if we're talking about sports car, you want the back end to be loose. You want to like
not Dodge Viper loose.
Well, that's just because I had stupid amounts of power at the rear. That
it has so much torque. It's straight.
All right, bunch of substitutions here in the 91st minute. Finally.
So we're switching from all-wheel drive and Cambiaso to rear-wheel drive and Kostic
and Jonathan David.
And front wheel 1.0 liter cylinder and 4-cylinder engine Jonathan David.
El Camino.
Yeah. No, Ford Pinto.
Pinto, yeah. Oh, that looked like a bit of a miss kick too. The ball was rolling. Yellow card for protesting? This is more like Mariani, but he got the wrong white and black team confused today.
Who's he? Yeah, I was gonna say. Hey, that's why you guys wearing blue. That's why he's giving them calls.
Yeah, they're like, hey guys, we're their away team. You won't know.
Wrong team.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, we got away with a couple today, and it seems like favored Juve overall.
It's because we paid him. Because Elkin stopped using money on his crazy wing, and now he has leftover budget he has to spend. Man, that sprint was so fun to watch, though, for like the first 5 laps.
Oh, that you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, that's the new rules. Really fun for the first quarter of the race.
Yeah, too bad Ferrari doesn't have enough horsepower to beat Mercedes.
Well, here's the interesting thing. And yeah, that's definitely a talking point. Full engine situation, which I don't care about. But on the same token, George Russell is complaining about the starts and how Ferrari has an advantage. Like, listen, found
he's
a loophole.
I'm sorry.
Oh, dude. Russell? No, he's at. What I can't wait is now that Antonelli's starting second with him is having an equal challenger. And Antonelli does not give up. He's 19 years old. He's going balls deep, man. And I'm here for it. I can't wait to see what happens. Because George is a
ass.
bitch.
Yeah, he is ass.
You put Charles or Lewis, who are the only guys who've been able to challenge him so far this season, and he gets all squirrely.
I know.
If he didn't have that engine advantage, he'd be fucked. And the cool thing now I'm hearing is that Ferrari, I've heard a couple rumors now over the past week, that they are working on a new engine. And there's a potential 5-week break after Japan now because they're not doing the Middle East races.
Yep.
Which means that might be enough time to get the new engine in, which apparently they're going past the 16:1 compression ratio loophole that Mercedes is exploiting this year. So watch the fuck out.
Are we going to see Lewis Hamilton win number 8? I think he's a better driver than Leclerc in this car.
I don't know. So far, Charles has had the advantage overall. Oh, dangerous drop. Perdian's there. I think
it's strategy is putting him in, but
I think Lewis is being more committed. So Charles has always been like the Ferrari fuckboy, right?
Yeah.
So he's not going to be as outspoken, where Lewis, now that he's in his second year, is a lot more outspoken about things and is trying to dictate the play a lot more.
Yeah, I think that's why. I think that's one of the reasons why they're actually being decently competitive this year.
Well, they also have Loic Serra, who's the technical engineer, which is why we have like a whole new way of thinking on the technical side of things as well. So it's multifaceted, but yes, absolutely. The fact that Lewis is back in the game and he's enjoying. He was never good with the ground effect car, right? So he's going back to the style of car that he's better on.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just more confident. He's happier. That plays a lot into it.
You hear the laugh on the radio. Like.
And Toto Wolff was looking at the qualifying board, and he's like, we have 3 cars. We have a P1, P2, P3. And he's like, no, Hamilton's in Ferrari now. Fucking Toto.
If Hamilton actually stayed at Mercedes, I think he would be killing it right now.
Right now, yes. I don't know, man. Long season. This Ferrari is so far the only real challenger, and if the development schedule flips up between the two teams,
as long as they don't shoot themselves in the foot like they did in Australia.
Yeah, that was blown out of, I think, a little more proportion than. There's the game. The game's over when we're talking Ferrari. 1-0. That was terrible, guys. We terrorballed it. Oh shit.
Now we just need Milan to win tomorrow, and we have a great weekend.
Yeah, I prefaced this with that, and well, let's look at it. Yeah, Get our screens all in order here. Bring up the FOT mob, and we'll start with the table. Provisionally, 4th place. So I'll recap it. Blow this up a little bit. 2 points ahead of Como and Roma, who play each other tomorrow. If they tie, we stay in 4th. Worst situation after tomorrow is we're sitting in 5th place, 1 point back.
Mm-hmm.
So just as we were starting to write off the season, things aren't looking so bad. Just like as Inter was
Really?
starting to write off
on. People were writing off the season already?
a couple weeks ago when we went through that bad string, yeah.
They,
Oh yeah, people were starting to write off the top 4.
Did they not realize we have like one of the best schedules to end the season on?
Milan's a really only tough one. Let's look at that too. See who's coming up. Okay, Sassuolo, Genoa. I mean Atalanta. That's a challenge. Bologna.
It's a challenge, but it's a winnable game. They're winnable games.
Yeah, Bologna. Milan's the hard one, and then Verona. So you have 2 challenges, really. The other ones, and this is the problem. We said this when we had our last easy streak, and we didn't put it together.
Yeah, look at Roma's and Como's. I think they have a harder stretch.
Okay, let's go. Table. Roma.
Yeah, so Como and Roma actually play each other tomorrow, and then Bologna, Inter, and then Napoli, I believe.
They also have Atalanta. So they actually have Bologna, Atalanta as well as us. So Inter, I mean, again, couple tougher ones.
Yeah, Inter's playing for the Scudetto.
So let me go back. Full Como pictures.
So they have
Pisa again.
Pisa, Inter. That's
and one's
Inter
this is the Copa. Which again, that's something to keep in mind that Roma are still playing Europa League. Como have the cup, so they have a couple more games thrown in there as well in their schedule.
I think is that it? Is there Genoa's their last game?
Yeah. Oh, there's only 9 games left after this weekend. Yeah, we're on the tail end of it. 6 weeks left.
Oh.
Okay, let's bring her back here now to the lineup. Let's look at the numbers. All right. Yield is 8.6. Oh, he didn't get the second assist?
No, it was only 1 goal. Dave?
Oh, it was broken. Oh, still in my head that counted. Should have count. Yeah, I suppose. Should have had to. All green though.
Except
well, the whole team was kind of middling in the first half. They were a little more in control the second. I mean, 6s, low 7s for Udinese. Koi, 7-7. He actually made a few decent saves there today. He did all right. It could have been 2-3. Let's look at the XGs and all that. 3. Yeah. There definitely could have been a couple more goals today. 56% of the possession, but look, all over the place. 22 shots, 8 on target, 4 big chances. Again, the biggest thing was just the conversion of it all.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing overall wrong with this game.
No, there's not. It's just we have to convert. We really need to convert those chances.
Yeah. We also don't really have a striker, so
yeah, I forgot about that.
It's kind of understandable in a sense. Vlahovic any day now. My prediction is if he is back next week, it's just as a substitute for like 5 minutes. But you give him the international break to fully recover, as well as Emil Holm. So barring any injuries, Thuram could be injured. We have to wait and see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
Costello really wanted to see Milik today. Because he was dressed.
He was actually dressed?
He was, yeah.
That'd be hilarious if he actually starts playing.
We need a number 9. I mean, why not? Again, start him for 5 minutes and see.
Like, holy smokes, like that would actually be hilarious.
As if today we were comfortable, if we were up 2-0 and he was making those substitutions in the 92nd minute, sure. I mean, that's a perfect time to throw in Milik. 3 minutes
100%.
You know? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much you really want to tear this one down.
I don't
in the sense that it's
think that there's much to tear down, is there?
I really don't think so. I feel like it would be beating a dead horse in that we've seen this so many times that the team plays well. We are, the better team on paper, on the pitch. Say it again. They need to score more.
That's really it's really what it is.
It is literally all it is. So,
put the ball in the net and we are the good. That is it. I'm trying to do my German for German Dave.
Yeah, well, he's at the game today, so we'll see. Let's look. Why not? Since we're here, go to FOT Mob. Second division. Let's find the second division. Albania, Argentina. Okay, what if I just do? Oh, it's no, Bulgaria. Where's Bundesliga 2? They don't have Bundesliga 2. What the fuck? The fuck, FOT Mob?
Really?
What if I just type it in? There we go. No fixtures? Did he lie to me? Did he not have a game? What day is it today? It's the 14th today. Okay, there we go. They tied 1-1 to Bochum. So he wasn't lying to us. He was at work. There you go. If anybody's wondering what Costello, you already knew? How did you're not following Bundesliga 2, are you?
Who, me?
No, Costello. He's like, they drew as I was looking it up.
Yeah, you had it pulled up on the thing. It literally said they drew.
But it was before.
No, when you were looking for the date, when you were fumbling for the date, literally right there. You had it right there.
Whatever. Fact is, German Dave is at work. If you wonder where German Dave is, that's where he is.
Yeah, if anything, I'm the one that's more sporadic.
These days, yeah. You were in LA, was it, a couple weeks ago?
I was in San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. I love that city.
Yeah, I got to, since, I never got a chance to talk to you guys, but I got to sit in the Tomcat, which was awesome because I was on the Midway aircraft carrier.
Oh, the Midway. I've been there too. That's cool. Yeah, because I'm a bit of a nerd with that kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like there. I got to sit in the Tomcat. I got to sit in a couple of F-18s and stuff. So
did you hear? I know I'm not trying to get political or talk about crazy world events, but the last Tomcat has been destroyed.
Yeah, sadly.
Mm-hmm. I love the Tomcat.
It's
one of my favorites.
It's a fun plane, man.
Yeah, and I know a lot of it's because I grew up with Top Gun and it's got the Tomcat and whatever that
I actually got to go inside the bar that they filmed the Sweet Balls of Fire scene. I was messing around
that's in why am I
San Diego?
It's just outside San Diego though. Myanmar.
It's the barbecue joint.
But the bar itself is in San Diego?
Yeah, the bar itself, the Kansas City barbecue.
Okay, cool. All right. I didn't know that. I thought it was in. Would have just assumed it was by the airport.
And then I was honestly thinking about getting a Top Gun jacket, but it was $800.
No, the leather flight jacket.
The leather flight jacket was $850. Yeah, I was like this close to buying it just for shits and giggles, and I'm like, I think I could spend $800 in a better way here.
They're nice jackets, but unless you got to be a pilot, essentially.
I didn't realize how big I was. Like, for example, I was an extra large and it was like short. Like, it wasn't tight, like fat wise, it was just short.
No, those jackets are shorter. They're like the old college jackets, right? Varsity jackets.
And I was tall for the Tomcat, which surprised me.
Yeah, and that's the other thing you have to keep in consideration. Those are like fighter pilot jackets. Fighter pilots are small dudes, typically.
Yeah, no, I
Bigger
know.
you are, those G forces crush you.
Yeah, I couldn't be a pilot because of my height, which is disappointing. No.
You would. I think you're probably at the limit.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Yeah, like 6'1", 6'2", something like that.
Yep.
So, yeah, we don't even have German Dave here, who is the actual aviation nerd.
I know he'd sit there and be like, "What? You were on a carrier? You were doing?" I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, I made sure because I've been to San Diego a couple times, and I definitely made sure that I went to the Midway, and then I went to the fish house next door as well.
Oh, the market, the fish market.
The fish market, yeah, because we were so like parched. It was, I think,
You're gonna
July.
hate me. I hated the food there.
We didn't have much. We just had bar. I hated the beer there. It was all like hipster,
Yeah, hipster IPAs.
IPA stuff. Yeah, and then I was like, man, I'm just because it was July in San Diego. It was like 35, 40 degrees, so like 90, let's say, out there on this flight deck, on the concrete flight deck, right? I'm like, oh my god.
No, see, I thought it was concrete, but it's steel. It's 4-inch
It
steel.
is steel. Yeah, I guess it would be steel. Yeah, it's not concrete. That's stupid of me.
Because like it felt like it, the texture when I was walking on it, it felt like concrete.
No, it's got
I'm
the
like,
grip. The grip.
and I was like talking to the guy, and I was like, "This can't be." And he's like, "No, that's 4-inch steel." I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
And Midway's a fucking beast of a boat, dude.
So when I was there, they actually had the nuclear aircraft carrier on the other side of the bay.
Yeah, so they had the Nimitz, and then they had the Theodore Roosevelt, and then when I was heading down, so I left the area to go get in and out because I was just like, fuck it, let me do it. So I took a train down to the border because that was the only spot that there was an in and out.
I also did that, yeah.
Yeah, so I when I took the train, it passed by the Navy base, the dry dock area. So I saw a couple of destroyers, some cruisers, and one of the carriers that was dry docked.
Nice. I even drove by. What's the island there where the Navy SEALs are out of? I didn't see anything. I just drove through.
Coronado.
Yeah. I just drove onto the island of Coronado just to say I was there. But yeah, there's like nothing unless you know where to go, I guess.
Yeah, it's all houses, and then like the top half is the Navy base. That's essentially if you're on the Midway and you look directly out of the island of the Midway, that's what you're looking straight at.
But yeah, if you guys haven't figured out, I'm kind of a nerd for aviation particularly, but any of that military history and just history in general, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because when I left, I didn't tell anybody that I left. So everyone's like, "Where the hell did Dash go?" And then I was like, "I'm at the border," and they're like, "What are you doing in Mexico?" I'm like, "Getting a hamburger," and everyone's like, "Who the fuck goes for a hamburger?"
A hamburger. I literally went. So I was with my buddy, and I mean, technically, we weren't supposed to go. They told us like to stay in the country. We don't want like any problems, right? We don't want that have to come get you kind of thing. We're like, fuck that. So we and it was great because our hotel was like a couple-minute walk from the trains. There's just like a train pickup. It's just a trolley thing, right? Like a bus stop almost. So we just like ripped out, hopped on the train, and went straight to Mexico. And like it amazed me because it was just like plywood walls and shit through this corridor, and we walked through a turnstile, and I just saw the big Mexican flag. I'm like, "Are we in Mexico now?" And he's like, "Yeah." We just walked into Mexico. But then on the way back, we got sniffed by the dogs. Had to stay in line for a couple hours. All this shit. But yeah, we literally went, grabbed some tacos, bought some ponchos, walked around for a couple hours.
I dead ass went for tacos and then in and out. Like it was hilarious because I was there for assignment and we were working on some stuff, and then it was like I had some downtime and it was a Monday afternoon, and it's like I was like, either I could just take a nap for like 4 or 5 hours, or I could just go do something stupid, and I chose to do something stupid. So I literally just I put on a t-shirt and shorts and just went to the trolley stop and then headed straight down to the border for tacos. And then on my way back, I got some In and Out. And then everyone's like, "Where were you for the last 5 hours?" I was like, classified. And they're like, "Why are you sunburned?" I'm like,
hey, you really want to know?
You really want to know? So it was hilarious because I took my personal phone and I left my work phone with me. So like they were calling my work phone and my work phone's in the hotel room.
Nice.
And then like they were trying to figure out if I was still good for dinner plans and stuff like that. And then I got back with In-N-Out and they're like, bro, you left for a fucking hamburger. Like it was hilarious. I'm like, dude, this hamburger like trumps everything in Michigan right now. And the crazy thing about it, like the food there is cheaper than it is in Michigan. And that blew my mind.
The South is better for sure.
Like I was just like, that's nuts.
And San Diego does have some nice restaurants, so it is, I guess, in a sense, a little disappointing you didn't get to.
No, I did. I went to the gas lamp district and all that other stuff. Like,
yeah, gas lamp's cool.
Yeah, so like I was down there. The last night I was there was fucking insane. It was like me, a bunch of people from across the country that were all going out. We went to like 10 separate bars. We ended at like a burger joint at like 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like we started at 8:30 at night. We didn't get done until like 5 the next morning. And then I had a flight at like 9:30.
Best way to do it, you sleep it off.
I was bad.
So get this. I was there for work, obviously. And it was my 30th birthday, and it was a Friday. So the boys took me out to the gas lamp, and I got absolutely annihilated to the point I was starting to get rejected from bars. But I snuck into one more.
I had to manage it because like every spot I was going, they were either buying me like an IPA or like whiskey or bourbon or something like that. And
yeah.
Like, dude, I was surprised that I didn't get buzzed. Like I was just either I was pacing myself really well because like I remember everything to the detail what happened. So like I wasn't blacked out or wasted.
Just trying to get us back on topic. I thought we gave up on Juve for the day. Do we make top 4 or go to the Balkans?
Yes.
As much as I want the Balkan League, it's honestly hard to tell, but I have to maintain faith that we sneak in there. We're better than Roma and Como. It may not show that on head-to-heads always, but I think we, especially now that we're mostly healthy, we have the consistency with Spalletti now, and there's no midweek games.
Yeah,
I think it's positive.
Very much so.
Yeah. 9 more to go, man. Like, it's not a lot, but it's also a lot at the same time. Like, it's still about a quarter of the season, right? So it's a good chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we're here for it, right? We're hanging out. We'll be here next Saturday. Saturday at noon game. I think the clocks sync back up again, don't we, with Europe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So be a 6 p.m. Italy game. Yeah, I mean, we'll be here, then we'll be on a break. That's when I go on my work trip again to another city that I'm known to get overly drunken. Yep. Halifax it's a coast city.
That's what coastal cities are for, getting wasted.
It's a naval city. So yeah, a bunch of drunk sailors.
A bunch of seamen all over the place. Bring a rag.
Yeah.
Bring a rag.
It's gonna be wet.
Oh yeah.
But like actually literally it's gonna be
like
wet.
very, very much so. Yeah, very much so.
It's gonna be like 6 degrees, which is what, like 40-ish, I want to say, and just raining.
Well, it's not too bad.
Let's see, 6 feet in pass. 43. No, it's not horrible, but like
it's not great.
When you're wet, it's uncomfortable a little bit. It'll be okay.
So what you're saying is you're getting wasted to the point where you're going to be wet.
Yeah, wet myself. Lose bodily function.
Oh no, that's not good.
I'll bring my streaming gear though. I got my Rode mic, my Rode headphones and all that stuff, my laptop, so it's not like we'll be completely off the face of the planet. We're here if something does pop up. We're here to celebrate the 3rd straight elimination of Italy from the World Cup.
You really think that's going to happen? You think so?
I'm not confident. Let's just say that.
Really?
No, I can't be confident about it right now. The competition is very winnable. I don't know if the mentality is there of the team or the coaching.
Don't worry, Chiesa will save us all.
Well, we don't even know for sure. Like Barella's been stinking it up. I mean, who else is there? A strike? We still don't know who our best striker is. Is it the guy for the Argentinian from Saudi Arabia, or is it an actual Italian? Who's, I mean, our fullbacks as well, either injured or streaky. There's just a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions.
Did you cover the Juventus official tweet about the traveling fans?
The Galatasaray thing?
No, today they just tweeted during the game as we get ready for tonight's match. We want to extend our heartfelt thanks to all of our supporters who traveled here with us. We're fully aware of the financial and personal commitment required to follow the team away from home, and your decision to stand by our side once again means a great deal to us. Thanks for your presence.
Interesting. No, I obviously missed that, but they did sound good tonight. Like you could hear the Juve fans in the chants. So that was mid-game they did it?
Yeah.
So they must have recognized the effort that the traveling fans put in tonight, because
they're more louder than the home fans.
Yes,
they're more engaged than the home fans.
Yes. I cleared my cookies today. I gotta get my two-factor authentication. Get into Twitter. Oh well. I'm on Twitter enough.
I can't help but keep watching the Atalanta goal over and over again because it's so funny.
Isn't it though?
Because he sticks his leg out to draw contact and then he flops.
Yeah.
Like it's a clear flop.
Oh, yeah, it's brutal. Oh,
I'm kind of mad that he missed the original shot and it was the rebound that got scored. But like I can't help but watch it and die laughing because he's like this. He's like leaning into it. Like he's leaning into it and sticking his leg back for it to get clipped. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me right now?
It's poetic justice, and I love it.
Like that is worse. Like in my opinion, that's a worse simulation than Bastoni.
The problem with Bastoni was that he celebrated.
Like,
okay, I found it here.
Do you have it on Twitter that you could share it or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
thought you meant the integral.
Oh, the integral. Let's look. It was Christovic. Did I spell his name right? Probably not. Hold on, let's see.
Shit's so funny.
Nikola Christovic. No, I did not spell it right.
Like I can't help but laugh. That's how funny it is.
Give me a sec and see if I can pull anything up. Give me something, baby. Give me something. Oh, do I have the wrong one? I think I might have the wrong Christovic. No, Nikola. Yeah, Nikola Christovic. Okay. Yeah, that's the right one. Why don't I see his goal?
Because literally the funny thing is like 3 minutes of the CBS highlights are them showing the Inter arguing with the referee. Oh, it was Dumfries that fell over. Yeah.
Yes, Dumfries. That's who it was. Yes.
Dude, that is the biggest dolphin dive in my life. It's so funny because Dumfries just eats shit. Like he face plants onto the ground and it's so funny.
And I wish I had something here. Oh boy. Look at Wayne Rooney. Holy shit.
Let me see if I can, Dave. Let me see if I can send you the link of it because I think I have it on my phone.
Okay, if you can send me the link. Until then, I'm doom.
Yeah, you're
doom scrolling. Oh no, I have it.
like, why is he dragging his face on the ground? It's so funny.
Okay, I can't play that too much because
how is that? Like, I want to know from like somebody like how is that an injustice? Did it say clear push from behind?
Oh, because this is Fede Nerazzurri. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like these Inter fans. Atalanta goal came from clear push from behind. Let's see if we can stop this. Oh my, hold on. Oh wait, it's good. It's good in stop motion too. Yeah, there's like a slight hand there. Yeah, there's a hand.
There's no wind up or cock back of his hand.
Okay, I mean, so there's contact, but you see, and now as we still frame it, like his body weight is low and forward. But then like this, how do we go from like this to airborne?
You don't. You don't.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that Inter fans are crying about this just proves to me that they're just horrible people. Absolutely absurd. So yeah, fuck you. Fuck you guys.
Like even watching it in real time, like the referee was right in front of it.
Oh, the referee called that game fine. There was nothing wrong with that game. The only problem with that game was that it was not refereed by Daniele Dovere. And therefore, Inter didn't win. I mean, if they want to go about all the injustices,
like the crazy thing, the whole crazy thing about this is Dumfries literally tried backheeling him in the nuts. Like Dumfries chokes up his run, sticks his leg back, and hits him in the quad to make it look like he got clipped.
I want to see if I can find the Mkhitaryan situation as well.
Like the Dumfries is like that one is probably one of the worst dives I've ever seen.
No, there's not much. Not going to be much on him. Have to go and get the actual replay and get the copyright strike, but yeah, he went for like literally. I thought he was jumping off a building. I don't know if there's an image of it. Quick look.
No. Good on the ref, man. I mean, he was right there when it happened.
Oh no, like I said, it was a clean game. And Inter deserved the result at the end.
They can't beat good teams.
No, well, and there was so many stats this week after they lost to Milan. And one of them, I mean, it was said perfectly. I don't even know if it was a Juve account that said it, but it was like Inter has not. Well, it was prefaced with that if Inter wins Serie A, the Scudetto this year, it would be the worst Scudetto ever because they had won against any big teams. The only time, and it had all the stats, all the results. The only time they did win was against Juve, and that one was gifted to them, which I'm inclined to agree with.
I very much agree. So,
and even so, you're talking about one game out of, a dozen or so. So yeah. And of course, the Inter fans are like, oh, well, this and that. It's like, guys, admit the fact that the league is shit right now. And part of the reason why the league is shit and started being shit, I'm going to blame it goes back to Calciopoli and that whole thing. When we went to war with each other, when we were too big for our own britches because 90s and early 2000s Italian football was the shit. And then we decide to just shoot ourselves in the deck. We just started shooting each other in the deck. And this is where we are today, and this is what we deserve. This is essentially what Inter created. Yes, they're winning. And that's the thing. I'm at the top of the pile of shit. I took a dump and now I'm sitting on it.
It's actually interesting. That's what you have, on the YouTube page, there's a couple of Inter fans where it's like, it's embarrassing that we want this disallowed.
No, there are a couple of people out there, Inter people, that are reasonable. But not very many. Yep. Well, anyways. Any predictions for the race tonight, then?
I want to watch it, but it's at 3 a.m.
I'm getting up.
You crazy son of a bitch.
No, I mean, I'll fall asleep at like 9, 10 o'clock, sleep a few hours, and get up.
Yeah, must be nice. I can't do that.
Why not? You just put it on an alarm. It's Sunday.
Yeah, but I got to go to the restaurant. So by the time the
Oh,
race
I
finishes,
guess. Yeah, sir. Makes sense.
I
What happened here?
think Kimmy might win.
I think Altonelli is going to crash into Ben Russell.
That's funny. If he wins the championship, dude, oh my goodness. Like the
19, 20-year-old, yeah. Or you're talking about Russell.
Russell. I'm saying if Russell wins it, he is the least deserving driver. Like I thought Lando.
No, Lando probably is. I think George is better than Lando.
Yeah, if there's anyone that got carried by their car, it was Lando Norris.
To be fair, George and Lando to me are the same person.
They are.
Like there's no difference. Other than I would like to be Lando Norris's mom's friend. Like I would go to tea with her.
Mm-hmm.
But like other than that, like they're both the same thing. Like, why? Just cut and paste. And then this is again, like we make fun of the English Premier League and you know how overhyped it is. It's the same with British drivers. You know, you basically had to get a German to engineer the car for you. We've heard that before, haven't we?
Or a German to drive the car if you're a British team.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, that other British team has a Spaniard and a Canadian. How's that working out?
Not good. Not good.
Oh man,
it's better than Cadillac.
Is it? Sort of. Yeah. I mean, they're a new team. I'm not going to trash on Cadillac.
Yeah, but Audi's been a lot better.
They already had a factory set up. They already had the know-how. They had an advantage in that sense.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. Ford did the smart thing. They piggybacked off Red Bull, but their engine is doing what normal Ford engines do: catch fire and stop mid-race.
Just like Mercedes engines are going to do. I'm waiting for it.
Like I saw when I saw Hajar, his car, just stop. I'm like, looks like an F-150.
F-150 Lightning, particularly. Yeah.
They're like, oh, he's got an engine fire. His engine just stopped working. I'm like, sounds like a Ford powertrain.
I heard the CEO of Ford glazing Chinese EVs again this week.
Mark Fields?
I think so. It's not the first time. Because he was driving around a Chinese EV and he's like, I wish I could keep this. Like, it's better than my Ford.
Oh, he is? Yeah, it is Mark Fields.
Yeah, man. Like he's a Chinese EV fan.
That's why they made the Mach-E, and that was dog shit.
Yeah, my brother has one.
And the Lightning, also dog shit.
Yeah, I think that's why that came out, because the Lightning, the reports, I guess the numbers are not good, and it's kind of just considered a failure.
So it's funny, I'm looking at his bio. So he went to Harvard Business School and then Rutgers Business School.
That's a pretty big deal.
Silver spoon.
I mean, to be the CEO of Ford, I mean, yeah, kind of makes sense.
All right, let's see what his mommy and daddy did.
Yeah, Ford family. Probably not. They usually don't. These people kind of go all over the place. Oh, this guy, the same account has another. Let's see what he says this time. This is his second post with the same clip. If an attacker puts his hand on a defender's back like this and pushes him to the ground, regardless if it's a slight push or not, it's a foul 99 times out of 100. The one time it's not a foul was today. Sure. Accept it, bitch. Accept it. But the fact of the matter is that the ref saw you, and this is not, and this is what we have to remember. Do not take these situations in isolation here. Inter have been doing this all game, all season, their entire existence. And I know other teams do it. I know it's rampant. The fact of the matter is, it's the referee's job to not condone this action. And he stopped condoning the action today. I am proud of the ref. What was his name now? Ibiza? Who it was. Yeah, he said, fuck it, I'm not calling it. Act like men. That's the message he sent to me.
Oh, it's today. Jim Fairley. That's the CEO of Ford.
I don't know these guys by name.
That's the China guy.
Okay. All right. Well, we kind of waffled for quite a bit there on nothing. It's only 2 hours and 45 minutes as well. We did okay today.
Apparently, he's big in he's the one that brought back the Ford racing program.
Okay. Oh, Formula One, 16 minutes ago for the F1 fans. Not that this is surprising, but officially announced that the Bahrain and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix will not take place.
Yeah, because they don't want to get an Iranian drone. I mean, hey, you might get more safety cars, but...
There's been so many memes, man. Like, there's no shortage of it. But what I do pull out of this, it says April. They have not ruled out putting it on to the end of the season or making any further changes. They're just saying it will not take place in April.
I mean, where else would they go if they were to substitute spots?
Imola.
Where?
Imola. The second Italian race that was put in during COVID and has now been taken out in favor of the Madrid road race this year.
You can also do another U.S. city.
No.
No. No more U.S. cities.
Listen, I know you're an American, so clearly your allegiances go towards America. The world pretty much fucking hates you guys right now.
I don't give a shit. I just want to watch racing.
But like the fact that the World Cup is continuing on in America, it's a little controversial.
We make FIFA a lot of money. How's it controversial?
Well, that's what it is the money. Yes, we all know the reasons, right? But let's put it in context. Russia invaded Ukraine and was banned by FIFA. America invades Iran post the World Cup. You see why people might take reservations against this?
Hold on, I got something for you. There's a reason behind it. I got to see if I still have it here.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I mean, it's just controversial. I'm trying not to take one aside in any.
Look,
at the end of the day, it's
one of the host cities in Mexico killed their cartel leader.
And there's that. Yeah.
And they're still letting them do it in Mexico.
True. That being said, what has Canada done? Just asking for a friend.
Keep sending all of their people to Michigan for proper health care because your guys' specialist lines are too damn fucking long.
Yeah, but they pay for it, right? That's the difference. It's just like you saw Tijuana.
Yeah, I saw
Canadians go to America, Americans go to Mexico. That's how it works.
Pretty much.
And then
I met a lot of Canadians in San Diego. A lot of Canadians there. I was just like, there's way too many of you. You guys, I was like, what you frolicking about for? Was it a bit too cold for you up there?
Probably. It sucked. I had snow.
He's like, oh, you speak hoser. I was like, oh, I work with a hoser.
Nice. That's funny. Honestly, though, the numbers Canadians visiting to the U.S. have dropped drastically.
Canadian people are like fucking party animals.
Oh, and saying, yeah, I could see in the gas lamp a bunch of Canadians getting all.
It was.
I mean, like I said, my 30th birthday, there was like, I don't know, 20 of us or something, whatever it was. Yeah, man, we like to party.
I know.
We typically out drink you Yanks as well because you guys are bred on 3% beer.
Gosh, yeah, that dude was. I'm like, all right, you do you, sir.
Well, good that you found some friends out there.
And I'll never see them again.
No, but that's the fun thing about traveling. You just have those moments in your life, I suppose.
You meet people, you get a rash, you come home, and you figure out why it itches.
You got a rash, did you? See, that's the thing. It was hibernating. That rash was hibernating in the frost in Canada, and when they went down to San Diego, it thawed out and came back to life.
It came back to life.
Yeah, it's only safe in Canada.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, what else? What else do we have here? This is the Vede Nerazzurri again. Abisso last week and Garilio today. Two Bilanisti, is that what he's calling them? Were VAR officials, and they decided to turn their backs on 2 PK calls, which should have been awarded to Inter.
I want to see this guy. I want to see this guy just go head to head with Beppe, because him and Beppe are just nonstop calling about refs.
Beppe looks like a bit of a man-child lately with his internet whining. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a good look. Because immediately all the Inter fans just jump on him because it's low-hanging fruit what he's complaining about. It's no different than what we're looking at here, right?
It's poor taste on his part.
It's poor taste on everyone's part. Like, just grow up. It's just a bunch of children.
It really is. I'm kind of glad we're not in that space anymore.
Well, I tried to be more active on X, and
you can't. You really can't.
It's impossible. No.
Because it's just like you look at all that stuff and it's like, I don't know, it's like a cesspool. Like you look at all those, like even Juve Live and News Live and all those like all those things together, just like it's for me, it's shocking that they're middle-aged men that are just like tweeting like kids.
But this guy and this guy here, Sean, I've been able to have a conversation with. So he's one of these guys that, he's got his takes and they're obviously inter-biased, but he is an example of somebody that isn't just going to have the most wildest takes and defend it and die on that hill. Like there are still humans essentially on Twitter. There's just not many of them. Okay. All right, let's fucking kill this. We're almost
all right, let's go home. Take a nap. Right. I got some painting I gotta do.
Ferrari 1-2 tonight. Ben Russell and Altonelli are gonna dive bomb.
DNFs.
Yeah, on that note, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
God, if I wake up and I see that happen, I'm gonna die laughing.
If I call it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it. I just want the chaos. I need the chaos.
Dave's gonna play that Taliban music in the background.
Oh man, they're fighting with Pakistan now. Nobody can get along. We're here whining about Twitter and the whole world's on fire. Fucking first world problems. All right. Well, let's fuck our first world problems out of here and watch some F1 tonight, who is going to be canceled for a month because of real world problems. So let's just enjoy our sports and pretend that the world isn't on fire. And we will see you, if not throughout the week, next Saturday. Match day 30. All right, guys. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one. And thank you, Dash, for joining in.